I wish I could have been with you at the White House Film Festival, but I'm here in Los Angeles working on the new Star Wars movie. It has been an absolute thrill to direct Star Wars: The Force Awakens. Hugely exciting, and it reminds me of really one thing, which is how thrilling it was to see Star Wars for the first time when I was 11. And I remember that feeling that anything was possible. It inspired me to want to tell stories on film. So I'm excited that you're making these movies, that you're telling these stories, that you're expressing your feelings, because I've realized that the ideas you have when you're 9 and 10 and 11 years old, those are the ideas that stay with you your entire adult life. And it's an exciting thing to get to grow up and continue to express those thoughts, because when you have an idea and something excites you, chances are it will excite someone else. So I congratulate the mentors, the teachers, the parents, but mostly the students for making these films and expressing yourself. And I cannot wait to see your movies. So congratulations. Thanks.
Welcome to the Student Film Festival! Let's start by having all of our student filmmakers, let's stand up so we can see you. Let's identify you. Where are you guys at? Let's give them a round of applause. They are the reason why we're here. They're the next Steve McQueens. They're the next Will Packers. They're our future. Thank you guys so much, man. We're gonna have so much fun. This is the East Wing. This is the East Wing. It's one of the biggest rooms in the White House that we're in right now. This is the second year of the film festival, and the president put out an initiative. Over 1,500 young people from across the country submitted videos. They submitted their short films discussing how they can give back and how they can help in their communities. We've selected and narrowed down 15 of them, and we're celebrating them here today. We're gonna watch them and have an incredible evening. Give yourself one more round of applause. It's exciting. It's exciting. And of course, we have some very special guests that are gonna hand out these awards and talk to you guys today. And I'm gonna bring out one of those who needs no introduction. Now, if you can do anything as a filmmaker, I think there would be 2 things on the top of your bucket list. One is being here at the White House. You can scratch that off. The other is winning an Academy Award, and this young lady has 2. Welcome to the stage, Hilary Swank.
Thank you, Terrence. I never thought that I would follow the President of the United States. Oh, to think that I was once a young girl who had a dream, and I'm here in the White House to share with you a small bit of my story is very, very humbling, to say the least. And I am deeply honored to be joining all of you in celebrating the impressive artistry of these young filmmakers. Maybe some of you can relate to this. Art, it saved my life. Growing up, I was treated like an outsider because my family was poor, so I escaped into books and films like Elephant Man, E.T., The Wizard of Oz. Those movies inspired me because they were about being different. They were about self-reliance, about surviving and thriving. And they made me want to become an actor so I could continue learning more about myself, about where I belonged, and how I fit into the world. I was able to pursue my dream because of my mom, who is my hero and my chief inspiration. Her support and belief in me meant everything, and she still is one of my most important mentors. She inspired me and encouraged me to work hard and to never give up. The support of parents, teachers, and mentors really does make a difference, so seek them out. But the most important person when it comes to defining and achieving success is you. What makes your heart pound? What frightens and thrills you in equal measures? That is what you're meant to do. So trust your gut. Do it. Get out of your own way. No excuses. And when it seems like there is an insurmountable mountain in front of you, and there will be many, that is the time to double your strength, focus, and believe in yourself. In my work as an actor, I've always been drawn to characters who single-handedly create real change in the world against seemingly impossible odds. So I'm especially pleased to introduce the first category of films we're celebrating today, Hometown Heroes. These films show the true power of one person looking around them, rolling up their sleeves, and without any hesitation, jumping in to help their communities or just a friend in need. Let's take a look.
Impact. Having a strong effect on someone or something. My name is Erin Benning, and I have a story to tell. This here is Caden. Caden is 8 years old and is currently battling stage 4 rhabdomyosarcoma. Caden was diagnosed in April of 2014. When I found out about Caden's diagnosis, I wanted to do something to help. I'm a firm believer in giving back, so I started what is called Caring for Caden. Caring for Caden started out as a fundraiser at my local pizza parlor, with a bake sale, a silent auction, and a raffle. And this one night, my community was able to come together to help me raise around $40,000 to help with Caden's treatment expenses, but it didn't stop there. Ever since the fundraiser has started, there has been a benefit dinner, a mud volleyball tournament, and a minor league baseball game for Caden and her family. Caring for Caden has impacted Caden's family in more ways than one. Caden's mother has been able to take a leave of absence to be with Caden during her treatments, thanks to the $100,000 Caring for Caden has raised. It has allowed them to pay their medical bills without worry, and it has created a larger circle of friends for them to lean on. During this process, Caden has come to understand the importance of giving back herself. At Caden's request, we worked together to raise over $700 at a minor league baseball game for the WIG Fund at Valley Children's Hospital, where Caden is being treated. This is the largest donation the WIG Fund has received thus far, and Caden and I are working on a new project to raise more money for this fund. I have noticed the impact Caring for Caden has had on those around me, including my friends. Caring and compassion has become a priority. They are the first to donate their time and resources to help those in need. I'm so proud of my friends and who they are becoming. My life has been profoundly impacted by my relationship with Caden and her family. Through Caden's strength, courage, and positivity, I've come to realize that with faith, all things are possible. Through this whole experience, I've made the greatest friend on this entire planet. The bond I have made with Caden is something I will forever be grateful for, because not only is Caden my best friend, she is family, and family is forever. As Rachel Scott once said, I have this theory that if one person can go out of their way to show compassion, then it will start a chain reaction of the same. People will never know how far a little kindness can go.
Hi, my name is Riley Barris. I'm the owner of Socks for Souls. We're a nonprofit that collects socks and undergarments and then give them back to the homeless population through shelters and outreach programs. You know, a lot of people think that food is the most vital item to give out, but socks and undergarments are just as important. Feminine products too, they're just things that people don't think about, and having those items gives people a sense of dignity and cleanliness and maybe even more confidence to go in and seek help or just to better their well-being.
We love handing out socks. You know what it's like to take a shower and put dirty socks back on? Try it, you won't like it.
It's an amazing thing when you give somebody some socks and they got tears running down their face because they ain't never had socks. You give them shoes.
One story how the donated socks really helped us to engage with a homeless person out on the street was Glenn, our homeless veteran who had been in the streets for over 3 years. When we first approached him, he had fended off many outreach workers and would not even talk to or engage with them. After I brought out a bottle of water and a pair of socks, Glenn is now one of our people that is going to be moving very quickly towards housing.
Our families are often fleeing really dangerous situations, and they don't often have the time to really think about what they're taking with them.
Maybe they only have one pair of underwear or one pair of socks or no socks at all. So we really try to focus down on those items.
I used napkins out of Jack in the Box for socks. And it was suitable for a while, but we know what napkins can do. But when I did get a pair of socks, I was so appreciative to have a pair of socks. Clean socks are important. You know, I don't have athlete feet today. I don't have other funguses growing on my feet. Thank God to a pair of socks.
Hi, I'm Ewan and I'm 8 years old. Last spring, I had the idea to dress up like a superhero and help the homeless. My parents and grandparents liked that idea and helped me become superhuman! In July, we started our first adventure at Roosevelt Park in Detroit. We handed out lunches and water. Once our friends and family learned about our adventures, they started to donate toiletries, bedding, clothes, and food. Because Superhuman Inc. is a 501c3, all donations are tax deductible. We receive so many donations now, we're able to do 2 adventures each month. I'm also making a difference in my friends and family's lives by setting a good example and inviting them to help. I know I'm making a difference when my super friends smile and give me fist bumps. We can all be a superhero to someone. I'm making a difference by being a hero to Detroit's needy. How can you make a difference?
Hey everybody. How you doing? How about a big round of applause for those first 3 films? You're probably going to hear this from all of us, but welcome to the White House. I know for the vast majority of you, it's the first time you've had the chance to come here. We hope that you enjoy your time here. My name is Kal Penn. I am mostly an actor and a filmmaker, and also had the chance to serve 2 years here as the youth liaison for President Obama in the Office of Public Engagement. And now I have the privilege of sitting on the President's Committee on the Arts and Humanities. I would not have had a career nor an opportunity to work either in the film industry, in theater, or in public service if it weren't for the opportunity to attend a public performing arts high school when I was in high school. I went to the Freehold Regional High School District's Fine and Performing Arts Center in New Jersey, all publicly funded. And for a lot of you, and I know a lot of folks around the country who this program is going to benefit, particularly folks in certain places around the country, urban, rural communities, certainly girls and women, minority groups, folks who might be economically disadvantaged communities. Programs like this really make the difference in everything from storytelling to commerce. So we're really excited that the President's announced this program and that everyone here is a part of it. You all, student filmmakers, have an incredible vision, right? You've done something that very few people in the country have done, period, not to mention people in your peer group. You've done a lot that most people can never say they've done before, and you're here to win the accolades of that, and we applaud you for that. It's also why I'm excited to meet somebody who I know you know, the President gave a huge shout out to. He really needs no introduction, but he is a huge visionary, incredible film director, a producer, a screenwriter, and a video artist, and you know it is Steve McQueen.
Thank you very much. Honor and privilege to be here to see the future of filmmaking. These films highlight the work that young people like you are doing to become positive in your communities. These filmmakers have benefited from membership and are now turning around and becoming mentors themselves, specifically in their filmmaking communities. I got into filmmaking myself through a girlfriend. For her, movies, it wasn't just about kissing in the back of the aisle. It was about seeing the world illuminated in front of you. We went to see French movies, Korean movies, Russian, etc. All kinds of movies. But what it did, it opened my eyes to the world, and it made me realize how similar we all are. What made me want to be a filmmaker was I wanted to sort of reflect the society that I found myself in. And the power of cinema, that one can shoot something and put it on a big screen like this, and that it can bring people together and actually change things. You know, that you can actually be an artist and actually move debate forward and actually try to sort of, change the way people view certain aspects of life. So we have, and you have, the power to do that. Cinema was my mentor. I remember seeing a film called The Battle of Algiers for the first time. I remember seeing The Searchers for the first time. I remember seeing Zero de Conduite by this French filmmaker, very obscure French filmmaker called Jean Vigo. These things are so important to look at movies. Look, that's as important as a physical being as a mentor, to look and to look and to look at films, but also at the same time to ask questions. It's just one of those things that we have to do to be aware of what we want to do as artists and influences in our own communities and the broader, bigger world. Let's roll these films. Thank you.
What will you give back? People get stuck when asked. I don't know, their faces respond. Oh, if they only saw what I saw. We are capable of giving so much, for we have been given all we need to give it all up. We have a beating heart, air in our lungs. Don't you see what I see? The teacher passionately giving away her education for the sake of the student who is full of determination. Determination to rise, to dream, to fight, to create. Giving their imagination for others to find inspiration. Giving their stories in hopes for others to see what they see. Giving their voice for others to find their own. Giving their words for others to know we're not alone. The will to give has no age. Here's a wise coach, giving away his childlike heart for boys who just want to have fun. A humble custodian giving away her sore hands for others to live in cleanliness. A struggling pastor giving away his life for others to find the love of God. Giving away means others receive. Here is an innocent child enjoying his mother's cooking. An introverted girl laughing, enjoying sweet company. An enamored princess finally saying yes to her prince. The small things count. Please know that. Please know that what you give in love gives light. It may be a small flicker, but oh, how bright it shines in such a dark and fallen world. Giving with nothing but love is true freedom. Love is patient. Love is kind. It is not proud. It does not dishonor others. It is not self-seeking. Love never fails, and living in love fills us up, and we are free to give, to serve one another humbly. So don't be afraid to open up and give. There is love for all. May we receive it willingly and give it cheerfully. The impact transcends time and space. So here's to giving it all away.
All right, class, time's up. Do stand on your tests.
That was so easy.
I know, right? It's a joke. What are you drawing that for?
Are you going to Chad's party this
Oh
weekend?
my god, yeah, what are you wearing?
Some kind of incompetent? How many times have we gone over this?
So, why do you like art so much? Because I'm okay at it. Well, you never know what you're good at until you try. Hello?
Look, I'm sorry, I messed up. Please don't tell my parents. It'll never happen again.
Disappointed. Do you have bigger dreams than this?
I do something wrong.
You don't want to be the guy that like started crying at the White House and it gets back to Mr. President, Terrence is crying in the East Wing. I don't want to be that guy. But these films, I don't want to be. I don't want Cal to look over like, are you crying? No, I don't want to be that guy. But I mean, these films are really emotional. They're really striking a chord. Part of my job at E! News is watching film after film after film, and you get desensitized watching them so much. And to see this raw talent and this potential and your use of shots and the acting and just the realness that you guys brought to the table on this, it's truly, truly remarkable. I think I can speak for everybody that's here watching these for the first time. I mean, it's mind-blowing how amazing of a job you guys are doing. Also, as you're watching these, just the use of music and how it's implemented in, and that's what we're going to get into right now. So I'd like to bring the next presenter who has to balance music and acting on her everyday gig at Glee. Where's Amber Riley? Amber, come on up here.
Hi, everybody. I am so honored to be here today. You guys are showing your films at the White House. That is so incredible. Aren't you guys excited? I see the parents are beaming right now, the ones that are here. So I've been on a show for 6 seasons, and I am very emotional today, thanks to you guys, and because today is the series finale. It's the very last episode showing tonight. And I like to think that I was a part of a show that was very, very special. It was a show that had a message. It wasn't there just for entertainment. It was there to talk about social issues. And we also did a lot with music. And I couldn't be more proud of the stories that we told and the music that we made. So let's talk about music, because these next couple of films that they're going to be showing involves the original music to explore today's theme, which is giving back. So let's take a look.
C-H-A-M-P-S champs. Culturally helping them make it positive success. Champs. They always do their best and they do what's right. Champs. Born to win in every situation in life. Champs. C-H-A-M-P-S champs. Culturally helping them make it positive success. Champs. They always do their best and they do what's right. Champs. Born to win in every situation in life. Gary Coleman College Prep. Noble efforts change lives. Be noble. I look into these students' eyes. They taking their education to a new high. Hey, they the future. They representing you and I. They make us look good in the CHI. On they reading and math, thanks to the teacher staff, administrative board, the coaches and the parents. They on one accord. They all truly care about making a difference and giving up their time, helping the students get in line, putting success on their mind, passing test scores, and they winning in the sports. They going all the way. They not coming up short. And I'm proud of these young people. They like inspiration and great motivation for the next generation. A lot of dedication, nothing but elevation. I can't wait to see them all at graduation. Champs, CHAMPS, champs. Culturally helping them make it positive success. Champs, they always do their best and they do what's right. Champs, born to win in every situation in life. Champs, CHAMPS, champs. Culturally helping them make it positive success. Champs, they always do their best and they do what's right. Champs, born to win in every situation in life.
Free in thought, the miracle, a group of young men who looking at success like an art. Shout out to the mentors who played their part. Gary Coleman had my best interests at heart. I used to be at risk, then I switched it up. Started hitting them books and kept my grades up. Hit them hard ever since while being a 6'2" center. Never had to dread winners because I was a champ, always stood tall and slender. So just know a catamount will always be a winner. Far above average, never been dramatic. I'm on another level, it's like I'm playing Madden. Brain power working like Stevie doing magic. Team on the bus, we praying God we trust. You know it's all love, so we lay out welcome rugs to all the above. No matter the social plug, champs.
In the ring of life, a champ is born. In Chicago, violence and staying is our history. As champs, we choose to redefine our identity to become bright and successful men. As champs, it's time for each of us to take a stand.
Of course, we've got to thank the wonderful men and young men and women of the Gary Comer Youth Center. You guys were so impressive today in every single aspect of this day. You represented yourselves, your school.
What does We Start With Me mean to you? How we put the world together and we make it a better place.
We fit together, tiny pieces melting into one. We come together, stay forever, that is how it's done.
How can you make a difference or make things better in the world? If we all work together and help each other, things could start to change.
Always win. Work together, live together.
What does We Start With Me mean to you?
We start with me. We start with me.
Both of us starts with one of us.
We start with me.
Anything that could help.
We start with me.
Anything just starts with one person.
We rock this world, we turn the wheel that makes the planet spin. Our hearts are big, our hearts are strong, that's where hope begins. We dare to share, we live to give back to community. I look to you, you look to me, that's how we build a we. Work together, live together, come together, live together. Work together, live together, come together. Now, we start with me. We live together, tiny pieces. We start with me. We come together, stay forever. We start with me. Forever young, forever fun. We start with me. We stick together, cloudy weather. We start with me. We rock the world.
How can you make a difference in the world by yourself? Recycle, reuse, have fun, and not get stressed all the time. Go home, cook, do anything. I can make a difference and make things better. Like helping organizations or being a volunteer.
Live together. We start with me. Come together. We start with me. Dream together. We start with me. Work together. We start with me. Live together.
How triumphant are these movies? These are phenomenal. I love that they tackle everything from struggle and pain and joy, and they ultimately end in triumph. Now imagine if we had more public funding for the arts, if we had more mentors around the country, how much more uplifting it would be for all of the young people who are out there struggling to make those stories and tell those stories. I think that's fantastic. And it's also why, at this last stop before intermission, I would like to introduce someone really special to this event. She is one of the women responsible for actually tying this whole entire thing together. Wendy Spencer. In conjunction with the White House, her agency, the Corporation for National and Community Service, is helping execute the SAG-AFTRA AFI pledge, and I'm just going to let her tell you more about that directly.
Hello, everyone. It's so great to be here. Thank you so much. And I want to thank the leaders from all the film industry here as well. Let's give them a round of applause. Awesome. Ken and others. So I guess you would call me the Chief Volunteer Officer for America. Pretty cool job, right? And I'm worried about this because I think some of these young leaders are going to try to take this job from me. Because you're already here. You're thinking about what you can do to give back. And that's what I do every day as I talk to Americans about spending time volunteering as an AmeriCorps member or a VISTA or a Senior Corps volunteer like foster grandparents or senior companions or an RSVP member. It's such a great job, and we work with about 5 million Americans. And that's what we do, is ask Americans to give back to any cause that they feel passionate about or they feel like they've got a particular skill set for. And I'm eyeballing you students, and I'm recruiting you, and parents, listen up right now. I want all of you to join AmeriCorps when you become 18. You in? All right, you're in. AmeriCorps members, even you, Noah, who turns 7 in about 2 days. I'll plan for you, Noah, and I'll save a college scholarship for you as well. All right, I want you to join AmeriCorps, and thanks for volunteering already at such a young age. So the pledge here today that we're announcing, with the support of the President, who cares deeply about being a big citizen. He believes that being a citizen means get involved, get engaged, care about others, volunteer, get committed to a cause. But don't just sit back, but get engaged. And that's what these messages have been today with the film. So today, together we are asking the film industry leaders and others to be a mentor, and we want to encourage 1 million hours over the next 3 years of mentorship connections between students who want to learn about performing arts or even the production side, to get together and get inspired by a professional, either an actor, an actress, or someone who's working in the production side of this exciting, exciting field. So I hope that we will hit that 1 million hours of mentorship even faster than the 3-year mark. I know we can do it. And we at the Corporation for National and Community Service pledge our support in making those connections, and we encourage everyone to pay attention and be a mentor and give back, and we really want to embolden our youth to get engaged. And starting with these short films is one way to start and get these messages out. So I'm going to lead you right into a quick break. So we'll have a few minutes to break, and we'll come back and see a couple of films. All right, congratulations for being here.